Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Italy. This evening we are with the Tier 1 guys. As we can see, there is only, if I'm not mistaken, about 9 people. So yeah, everybody's going to go through on Q3. Everybody's just probably going to put up a banker lap on Q3. Yeah, everybody should go through on Q2 as well, as there's only 9 people. So yeah, in Q1 we will probably see some great times. Let's just set up everything here quickly. I just don't understand why I can't hear sound. There we go. There we go. So if there's any drivers that's obviously watching the stream as well, could they please just give us the weather report for the quali sessions and then for the racing, please? I would really appreciate that, so we just, you know, we can just inform the people that are watching. So let's just look who's going to be on an... Grimjaw seems to be on an out lap. I think Josh is on a lap. Bob putting up a 123. Let's just have a look here. Josh. Josh doing a 122.6. Super D a 126.5. Just have a look here. Jaco Nagel on the outlap gonna start his lap. Just have a look at what he does. So the entry and the exit on the first S corner, I would say, is your most important. That can cost you a lot of time, or you can gain a lot of time. As we can see, Jaco had a great exit on that. So let's see what his time is going to be. Just slowing down there. You do not want to obviously invalidate your lap there. Try and keep it as close as possible on the inside there. Eugene putting up a 119.6. That's a great time. TRS being opened. Going into the last. It is so easy to invalidate your lap, yeah, and there if you just hook the curb wrong, you will lose your car and yeah, end your session. But Jaco looking on a very good lap here. Let's just see, going into the last corner, try to stay as tight as possible on the inside. 121.3. Let's just have a look. Avilach on an out lap. Let's have a look here at him. Going into the last corner, gonna start his lap now. So obviously you want to try and put up your lap time on the first lap, as the track does take a lot of tire wear, so you want to obviously do as little laps as possible on your tires to save it for the race. See here, Jabuta obviously retired with a 121.8. Great exit there from Avilach. Let's see how he takes this. Great short shift to fourth. That would help you with traction. Stay as close as possible on the inside of the curb. Taking it nice. Oh, just kept it in place. Well done. Going into the most difficult section of the track. Let's see how he does. Entry was great. Beautiful exit. See what he does. A 120 flat puts him in third position. Let's look at Shiftmeister. He's on the out lap. I see Ron doing a very good time, 119.1, and he also retires. Let's have a look at Shiftmeister. If there are any drivers watching the stream, can you guys just let us know what the weather is going to be like for quali 2, 3 and the race, please? I'd really appreciate that, just so that all the viewers have the knowledge of what we are going to look for in the race. Shiftmaster back into the pits. Don't know what happened there. Let's just stay on Barry's. He's also a very quick driver, very good driver. Let's see what he does in this section of the track. Great exit there. Onto the last corner, puts his foot down. Let's see what time it puts up. 120.1 puts him in 5th position, so Shiftmaster is the only person left to put on a lap. In Tier 2's race, or qualifying and then race, we had some mixed conditions. Quali 1 was beautiful sunshine. Quali 2 had a bit of some clouds that did affect the traction on the track, so we had to take it a bit slower. And then Quali 3, we had a little bit of a drizzle, which then made the track wet. Was a bit difficult to put up some good times, but the guys had some great times on the track. And then the race was also sunshine, and yeah, we had sunshine straight through the race. Very, very interesting race. Ron commenting, good evening, gents. Good evening, Ron. All the best for the drivers. So as qualifying 1 is complete, Ron in 1st position with a 119.1, Eugene 2nd, Grimjaw in 3rd, Avilach 4th, Barry's in 5th, Jaco Nagel in 6th, Gea Botha 7th, Josh in 8th, Bob in 9th position, Super D in 10th, and then Shiftmaster didn't put up a time, but he would be 11th. So as we go into quali 2, all the drivers, then obviously they're going to select the tire that they want to start the race on. So it's important to only use your tires for 1 lap. You don't want to put too much laps on your tires. That would obviously decrease the grip, and that would affect your race. I see Tapiwe saying let's go. All the best to Bob, Josh and Super D. Thank you for commenting. Thank you guys for watching the stream, and welcome. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it with me. So we will see most of the people going out on mediums, but we will see what the tire choices are and some interesting racing strategies. So we would go with Gea Botha. He's the first person to go out on mediums, and then we have Baddies also out on mediums, right behind Gea Botha. Eugene also left the pits now on mediums. So as we can see, Most people are on the mediums. There's still 3 people on the softs, but they are still in the pits. So for the mediums, we would probably see late 119s, probably a 119.8 up to late 120s, I would say. So your mediums will be a bit slower than your softs. I think it's about 8/10 if I'm not mistaken. So I see only 2 people left on softs, but they're still in the pits. Let's stay with Giaberto. Starts his quali lap. See how he goes into the first corner. This is a make or break. Great entry, good exit. You normally want to short shift to third to give you that traction. Great exit there by him. Stay as close as possible to the inside of this corner. Nice and smooth exit there on that, well done. DRS is going to open, as you can see there, it's opened now, pushing it down the straight as quick as possible into the probably the hardest spot of the track. Let's see how he does that. Beautiful. You don't want to touch the, oh, you see, just kept it in. Well done. It's that corner that normally where you lose it, but yeah, here I kept it well. Going into the last corner, you want to go out as wide as possible, come back onto the inside. Puts up a 121.2. Let's go to Barry's. He does a 121.9, but he would probably do another lap. So we'll stay with Barry's. Goes into the first corner, just goes over that sausage curb. Great exit by him, so much traction. Let's see what it is in this section here. There we go. You don't want to cut too much on the second corner there. That will invalidate your lap. If not, it will unsettle your car, costing you a lot of time. I see Eugene putting up a 120.4. Just gonna stay here with Barry's quickly. Oh, keeping it nicely. You don't want to go out too wide there, as you can invalidate your lap, or you can go onto the grass, unsettling your car, losing grip. Goes into the last corner. Let's see what he does. Puts up a 120.6, puts him in second position. Let's go to Avila. He's going to start his quali lap. Let's see, also on mediums. So in Q2, only 10 people would then go through to quali 1. Oh, I see Grimjaw putting up a 120.2 model lap. Well done. So only 10 people would go through from quali 2 to quali 1. To quali 3, I mean, sorry. So we'll only lose one of the drivers that are on the list. See, Agvilach actually got a purple sector 1. Great exit. DRS open. Let's see what he does here. Very complicated section this. Great entry. Let's see if he sticks on the... Oh, just gets off the throttle there. But great exit. goes into the last corner. You want to stay as close as possible to the inside. Let's see what he does. Puts up a 121.2, puts him in 5th position. Let's go to Super D. He's on softs. I see here Berta also went onto softs now, but he's still in the pits. So let's stick with Super D. He was one of Tier 2 drivers that moved up to Tier 1. Very, very good driver. Very quick as well. See him going to the first section. You just don't want to overshoot, as that will then obviously slow you down as well. Has a great exit. See purple sector 1. So as I said, your softs are going to be quicker than your mediums by probably 0.8 of a second. Super D looking really good on this lap. You're probably looking at a 119.415. Beautiful exit. Sticks close on the inside. 119.7 puts him into pole position. Let's go to Ruan. He's on mediums. He already had one lap on the mediums. Let's see what Ruan does. Ruan does a 120.7, puts him in 5th position. Let's see, Bob coming out on softs. So let's stick with Bob for a moment. So as we know, Italy is obviously one of, or the home ground of Ferrari. So if Ferrari finishes in the top 5, they will get another 10 points extra onto their constructor points. So Super D, unfortunately, the only driver for Ferrari. Top Dog can't be part of this race this evening. So it's all the pressure on Super D to get the points for Ferrari. So we see it's only Josh left and Bob to put up some times. Let's see what Bob does. Bob is also a very good racer, has some great pace in him. So let's see what he puts up. We probably expect him to do a 119.7, 119.8. But yeah, let's see what he does. Bob going into the pits. Let's have a look at Josh. He's on his out lap. Also going into the pits. So if Bob does not put up a time, that's gonna be him then out of quali 3. Ooh, Schiff must have been disqualified. Parking in dangerous. Oh, that's unlucky. So that means that all the guys left are going through to quali 3. I think all the drivers are now gonna retire from the session so that we can move on to quali 3. If Bob and Josh does not put up a time. I see Bob coming out now on softs. And Josh also putting up on the softs. So the normal strategy would be a medium and then soft compound, or you can start off with the softs and you can end with the mediums. Normally what most drivers would do is, if you get a safety car within the first, I would say 10 laps, you can then go from soft to hards, or you can go from medium to hards. The hards would then last you till the end of the race. That means that you won't pit again, but your hard tires is probably about 1.5 seconds slower than your softs. So yeah, that would obviously be mindful to think about that in the race. But if you're quite quick on the hards, it's a good option. So as we can see, qualifying 2 is complete. Super D in first position with a 1:19.7, Grimjaw in second, Eugene in third, Barry's in fourth, Ron in fifth, Geerbuta in sixth, Avilach in 7th, Jaco Nagel in 8th, Josh in 9th, and Bob in 10th position, with Shiftmaster, which has been disqualified and he will not go to Q3. All the other drivers are going through to Q3. So Q3 we'll probably see much better times coming from the drivers. That's if the weather is sunshine. I do not know what the weather is like, so if anyone can then comment on the stream, just giving us indication of what the weather would be like, that I would really appreciate that. And it looks sunny, so 12 minutes of some action. Let's see how quick these boys can be. I'm expecting a 1:18.6 from the quickest, so let's see what they have in their tanks. Set up everything here quickly. So everybody would go out on their soft tires. You would have 2 sets of soft tires in quali 3 to play with. So if you do not make a good time on your first set, you can always go back but for your second set, and then just give it another try on your second set of softs. So we'll stick with Josh. He's the first one out. Alrighty, so there's only 3 people left in the pits. They're probably just waiting for a bit of a gap so they can come out. And we will stick with Josh as he's going to start his hot lap basically now. He's one of the quick drivers of Tier 1, so I'd expect him to do a 1:18.6, 1:18.7. So all the best to the drivers, and let's see what they do. Opening up DRS on the long straight. There we go, short shifts to third to get all that traction out of that corner. Great exit by Josh. He's doing a purple sector 1 as he's the first. Oh no, and he loses it. That's unlucky. So let's see who's next on a hot lap. So that would be Super D. We'll stick with Super D. Purple sector 1 as no one has set a time yet. Great exit. Close as possible on the inside. Beautiful. Using all the track. Let's see if Josh moves over. There we go, Josh moving over. Great stuff. It's just so nice if all the drivers work together. Oh, and Super D loses the car. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. That's exactly where I lost my car last night as well in Quali 2. If you do not take that corner correctly, you will unsettle your car and you will lose it. That's unfortunate for Super D. He will then pull away at 10th position. So let's see. Bob putting up a 120.4. He's the first driver to put up a time. Avila. Let's stick with Avila. Eugene putting up a 119.3. What a lap. Ruan putting up a 119.2. Oh, great entry from Avila and exit. Well done. Let's see what he puts up. Going into the last corner, you want to stay as close as possible on the inside, then go to the outside to get all that track to gain the speed. Putting up a 119.4 puts him in third position. Let's go to Josh, would be the next person to put up his lap. He invalidated it. Grimjaw putting up a 119.256 puts him in second. In first. Sorry. Josh, let's go to him. He's gonna start his new lap now. Using all the track. So Josh going in to get his new set of tires to help him. See Yakunagel in 8th position with a 124. Let's see, he's going to start a new lap now, or he's going to put up his new softs, a new set of softs. Barry's going in to put on his new set of softs. Here Botas 1.1 seconds slower, so he's not going to complete that lap. Bob invalidated his lap. Heinrich invalidated his lap. I think they're going to all go and get their new sets of softs. So let's just see. Yep, he's also going into the pits. Eugene coming out with a new set of softs. Rowan also in the pits. Grimjaw in the pits. Everybody's going to go into the pits, grab the new sets of softs and go out and do another lap. Bob, obviously, he's going to go into the pits as well. This is anyone going out? I think it is Eugene coming out. Yep, that's Eugene coming out, so let's stick with him. He's the first one to come out again. So wherever you end in Quali 3, that is where you're going to start on the grid. So all the guys are going to now bring out their true pace, because you want to start as far up the grid as possible. So I see Barry's is also out, Yakunagel is also out. I would move in between them. So Yaku is obviously out first, so let's stick with him. So he puts up his lap, and we know that Yaku has some good pace in him, so let's see what he does. Going into the last corner, we're just going to start his lap. There we go. So let's see. That was good. Great exit. Nice traction there by him. Let's have a look at his time. He is a 10th up on his time. So that purple sector was for his time. Let's have a look at the second sector, what his time looks like. Oh, he's a bit slower. Don't know if he's gonna do a bit better. Let's see who else we can join. Barry's looking good. Purple sector 2. Let's stick with him. Goes into the last corner. Puts up a 1:19.3, puts him in 3rd position, pushes down Eugene. Eugene gonna finish his lap now, let's have a look. 1:19 flat, nice lap, puts him in pole position. Let's have a look. Here, Berta invalidated his lap. Josh is on an out lap. Ron doing better on his time. Let's have a look. See what he does. Puts up a 1:19, great lap, puts him in 2nd position, very close to Eugene's time. Barry's coming around, he's going to restart his lap. Oh, he's going into the pits. So Avilach is going to start his lap again. Bob on his out lap. Tihia Buerta is 2/10 slower. Let's see, Josh, he's on his lap. This is looking like a good lap. Purple sector 2. Oh, invalidated. Just went too wide on the inside curb. He's gonna have to restart his lap. Grimjaw on his out lap. Let's stick with Grimjaw. He is our leader in the Tier 1 Championship, Driver Championship. And McLaren is the leaders in Constructors, doing very well. There we go, starting his lap. Opening up DRS as well. Oh, great entry and exit. Beautiful Grimjaw. Let's see what he does. Look at the time difference after sector 1. He is nearly up with 1/10. Oh, beautiful. Let's look at his time difference in sector 2. Let's see. Oh, up with 3.5 This will put him in pole position if he can keep it like this. Great exit. This is going to be a good lap. This is probably going to be a 1:18.8. Come on, Grimjaw, give it to us, boy. There we go. Let's have a look at this. 1:18.7 it looked like. Great lap, Grimjaw. Beautiful lap. Alrighty, so there we go. Qualifying 3 is complete. So this is your starting grid. Grimjaw in first position with a 118.7, Eugene in second with a 119 flat, Ron in third, Barry's fourth, Josh in fifth, Avilach in sixth, Bob in seventh, Geerboerta in eighth, Jaco Nagel in ninth, and Super D 10th, as he did not finish quali 3 as he had an accident. That was unlucky. But yeah, qualifying, it's not all about qualifying, it's about your race pace. Anything can happen in the race. Safety cars are there as well, so safety cars can help you, it can also go against you, so you have to always be aware of your surroundings, and your strategies can always change. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the guys are going to do. We're going to start off with a formation lap to obviously warm up the tires. We're just waiting for all the drivers to load in quickly. Alright, all the drivers on the grids. So guys are just gonna warm up their tires quickly. Alrighty, so let's have a look. Alright, there we go. All the drivers starting to warm up their tires now. Let's just have let's go there. Tires, so the top 4 starting on your mediums, Josh on soft. So we got 4 people on soft, so the rest are on mediums. So your softs would normally last you about 9 or 10 laps depending on how you push them, if you spin out or not. Mediums you would look at pitting at, I would say, around lap 14 or 15. All depends on the safety car as well. So I think some drivers are hoping for safety car. Righty, so all the drivers now starting to line up on the grid. Here we go. Alrighty. All the drivers getting ready. Let's wait for the lights. Okay, Codemaster doesn't give me lights, but that's your final light. Off we go. Great start from Eugene and Grimjaw. Let's have a look. People should just give each other space on the first corner. Let's see, corner 1 looking good. Oh, some cutting going on there, but that's fine. We'll leave that for the stewards. Yakunagel going up a position, Bob losing a position, Geerbuta losing positions as well, Super D lost. Don't know if he had some damage. Nope, he looks fine. Okay, see Eugene took first position now again. Great stuff from him. Grimjaw in second, Ruan still third, Josh fourth. Ooh, I see Barry's taking fourth position on the inside. Well done. Stick with them. Avilach in sixth. Oh, yeah, sixth position. Avilach now gaining on Josh. I see Bob behind Yakunagel. Let's see if Bob takes the inside. He's on softs. He does take the inside. Great move from him. Eugene putting up the quickest lap, 1:26.2. Eugene's still leading the race. I don't know what's happening with Codemasters. That should probably be sorted within a few seconds. Let's just give it some time. Eugene's still leading. Grimjaw in second. Ruan in third. Barry's in fourth. Oh, there we go. Now that's fixed. Avilach in fifth. Bob in sixth. Super D back to seventh. Geerbuta 8th. Shiftmeister actually moved up 2 positions. Josh in 10th. Yakunagel 11th. I see Josh pitted for hards, so he probably had damage. And Yaku also pitted, so he had damage. Let's just go. Stick with Barry's. See, they're having a good challenge here. So let's see at the position changes. So Grimjaw puts up the quickest lap, 1:23.5. So Super D with the most positions gained. Josh lost the most positions with 5 positions that he lost. No penalties yet, which is good. Right, Barry's still on Ruan's backside now. All of the top 4 very close to each other at the moment. Eugene's still leading the pack. What a great race. So let's see, Avilach falling behind a bit there with 2.3 seconds behind Barry's. So let's stick with Barry's. DRS is going to open now. Ruan also getting DRS from Grimjaw. Oh, safety car. Josh is out. What happened to Josh? That's unlucky. Shiftmeister with a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. So let's see what the drivers are going to do now. Would they pit and go on to the hards? That's going to be the next question, but let's see. So Eugene's still in the lead with a 1 second. But all the drivers are now going to be bunched up again off behind the safety car. Okay, it's not a safety car. Okay, so racing is on again. So let's go and have a look at Ruan is close to Grimjaw. Let's have a look at this battle. So DRS is going to be given to Ruan, and Grimjaw will also get DRS. Shiftmeister got the penalty, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Let's see what Ruan does. Keeping it good. Great exit. So the top three are Barry's also on top of Ruan. So let's stick with Barry's here. The cars are cutting that corner very, very sharp. Just be careful, you can get a penalty for that. But you will first get multiple warnings, and then once you've done with the warnings you will get a penalty. DRS opening for Barry's, but Ruan will get it as well as Grimjaw. Barry's doing well. I see Simran Ramdan saying go Shiftmeister. See Shiftmeister is now on mediums. The top four just so close to each other. Avelach just behind Barry's with 2.6 seconds. Oh, Ruan just going a bit wide. Barry's taking the outside. Oh, Barry's on the outside there on the curb. Kia Berto with a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh, let's see what these two drivers do. They should just leave space for each other. Barry's leaving him some space. Well done. Jaco Nagel with the quickest lap, 123.2. I see Ruan 1.8 seconds behind Grimjaw, so Eugene and Grimjaw are chasing each other. Avelach, Super D 3.5 seconds behind Avelach, and you have Bob, which is 3 seconds behind Super D. Here Berta 1 second behind Bob. Let's have a look at Grimjaw. He's about 4 tenths behind Eugene. He's gonna get DRS. Eugene doing very well, still leading the race. Ruan getting a 3-second penalty. The Barry's is chasing down Ruan. So Super D, Bob and Jaco Nagel are the only ones on softs, the others on mediums. So the people on softs should actually nearly start losing grip. Around lap 8 you would start losing some grip. So the guy on the mediums, the guys on the mediums will then obviously get a bit more advantage. I see that here Buta did pit for softs. Don't know if he got damage and he had to go and pit. I see Ruan actually gained a lot of time on Grimjaw. He's now 6 tenths behind Grimjaw. Sorry. Barry's only 4 tenths behind Ruan. So the top four again right on top of each other. Great racing. and then the rest of the pack is like evenly spread out. Yaku Nagel then up in 8th position now. Oh, these 4 drivers very close to each other. Barry's just losing a little bit of grip there. Let's have a look here at Grimjaw, so close to Eugene. Oh, Grimjaw losing the backside a little bit. That happens when you hit the sausage curb a bit. It unsettles your car, and if you do not gain traction again, you'll spin out. Grimjaw just grabbing some DRS again. Oh, Barry's actually over to Ruan. Don't know if Ruan had a moment there. Oh, Barry's getting a 3-second penalty. Just cut at that corner a bit on the inside. Avilach gaining on Ruan. I don't know if Ruan got damage. Let's just have a look at Ruan. Yep, Ruan lost the end plate. So he's pitting. Avilach now in 4th position. He's doing good. Just keeping his head down, focusing. That's all you have to do in the race. Super D now in 5th position. He's got 8 laps on the softs. Bob in 6th position. Rowan that's pitting. He's going on hard, so he doesn't have to pit again. That's a good choice. Shiftmaster getting another penalty. Let's go to Super D. He's actually catching Avilach at the moment because he's on softs. So he's doing good if he still has some grip on the softs. Let's stick with him for a bit. Oh no! That is commentator's curse. I'm sorry. Sorry Super D, that's unfortunate, buddy. You really looked good on that wheel of yours. That would bring out the safety car. What would the drivers do? Are they going to pit now? Are they going to carry on? Bob's going to have a good stop. He can go over to hards if he wants to. See, Ruan's on hards. The back is going to obviously bunch up again. I see the top 3 is pitting. Let's have a look at what they're going to go. Are they going to go for hards? Are they going to go for another set of mediums? Barry's on hards. Eugene on softs. Grimjaw on hards. Don't know why Eugene's doing softs though. It's going to be interesting. Avilach also on softs. Bob on mediums. Okay, let's see. Ruan on hards. Yaku Nagel still out, but he's on softs. So Grimjaw still leading. He's on a new set of hards. Eugene on softs. Barry's on hards. Bob on mediums. Avilach on softs. And Ruan's on hards. Let's have a look at the penalties. So Barry's with a 3 second, Ruan with a 3 second, and Shiftmaster with 8 seconds. So all the drivers except Yaku Nagel, he did 2 stops now, the others did 1 stop. Yaku says that he can't join the game. I'm just gonna see if I can invite him quickly. Sorry, just hold on guys. I'm just gonna invite Yaku quickly. Yaku, I'm gonna send you an invite. You didn't even show online with me. Right, Yaku, I did send you a... Alright, Yaku, I did send you an invite, so hopefully you can join. Avilach going into the pits again. Don't know what's happening here. I don't know if they made a mistake on the tires. Let's see what Avilach does. Yep, Avilach putting up hards. Yeah. Oh no, Avilach losing it. But, oh no. Don't know what's happening with Avilach, but he will obviously regain his time again. He will then catch the guys as the safety car is still out. So the pack would now gather again. Grimjaw leading the pack, Barry's behind him, Bob, so the two Mercedes is second and third. They're doing good. Unfortunate for Super D, the Ferrari, who lost it. Chefmeister in fourth position. He didn't pit, he's on medium still, 6 lap mediums. All the other drivers pitted. So we have 4 people on mediums, the rest are on hards. So the medium guys can push it to the end. It's going to be a push, but it is possible if you take care of your tires. So we will see. See Barry's and Bob warming up their tires. They are ready to start this race again. Safety car going in. Let's see. So Grimjaw leading the pack. He can decide when he wants to start, and Grimjaw goes. Barry's doing good, keeping his pace. Oh, here, but with another 3-second penalty. Oh, Eugene actually passing Chefmeister. Eugene is back in 4th position, but he's on mediums, so he's going to be quicker than the guys on hards. He's got Bob in front of him, also on mediums. Oh, Eugene actually gaining a lot, so let's stick with Eugene. Oh, Eugene just leaving the throttle a bit, but recovering very well. Grimjaw still doing good. Barry's still a little bit behind Grimjaw, 1.7 seconds. Bob actually catching Barry's with a slipstream. Eugene but nearly a second behind Bob. I see here Buta with another 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. I think here Buta got damaged, now he's pitting. That's unfortunate. Let's have a look. Yep, nose cone being replaced. Bob catching Barry's here. He's on mediums, Barry's on the hards. Oh, Barry's nearly losing it there. but a good recovery. Bob just getting some more time on him. Let's see what Bob can do. Grimjaw with a 3-second penalty. Let's see if Bob can... Oh, Grimjaw with the fastest lap, 1:22.5. DRS is probably going to open on the next lap. Let's see where... Oh, Yakunogel. I am hoping he's back in the lobby. It looks like it. He over... Oh no, what happened there? Okay, we don't know what happened there. It looked like Shiftmaster and Yaku had a bit of a moment, but that's fine. So Yaku catching for Avilach again. Let's just stay with him. Oh, Yakunochel just getting it back. I see Bob did pass Barry's now, so Bob is in second position. He's on mediums. Eugene catching Barry's, and Ruan catching Eugene, but he's only 2.5 seconds behind Eugene. Avilach 2.5 seconds behind Ruan. Yakunogel catching Avilach. DRS open for Yaku. Let's have a look here at Barry's. He's very close to Bob at the moment. Eugene also close to Barry's. Very close to Barry's. Let's see what happens. You don't want to... There we go. Eugene doing the right thing. Rather just backing out. Don't want to overtake in the corner. Rather leave it for the straight. It's so easy just to make contact in the corner and cost someone else's race. Eugene anyway on the faster tyre, so opening DRS behind Barry's. Overtakes him. Beautiful. Eugene now back into third position, so him and Bob, which is in front of him, both on medium tyres. If they can make... Oh, Barry's overtaking Eugene again on the outside. Beautiful, Barry's. Just shows you Barry's not giving up. Great race from him on the hards. Let's see where Eugene should catch him now again. DRS open, using his slipstream as well. Probably going to overtake him on the inside, and he does. Yep. Is he going to keep it? And Barry's, yeah, Barry's gives it to him. Beautiful racing. Great exit from Eugene. Let's look at Barry's. Barry's not going to give up. He is chasing Eugene to the top 4 again. Great racing. Ruan actually catching Barry's now as well. Ruan's on mediums. So poor Barry's, he's in the middle of the mediums. So he's going to have to give it everything. I would say, yeah, by lap 23, then Barry should have the upper hand. The hards would then do much better than the mediums, as the mediums will then wear out, losing more grip. Oh, and Barry's loses it. Oh, Barry's unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, that's so unlucky. So we got three guys that haven't, or that got the DNF. Let's hope all the other drivers actually finish here. This track is very technical. So many curbs that you can hit and you can lose the car. Shiftmeister 11 laps on the mediums, still 10 laps left of the race. Avilach still in 5th position. Seems like he's struggling a bit on the hards, but we'll give it some time. Ruan 1.6 seconds behind Eugene. Eugene actually catching Bob. Let's stick with these two. Oh, Eugene just getting a better exit than Bob, catching him. Eugene getting the ERS. Oh, DRS I mean. Is he going to take the chance? He's going to take the inside. Bob moving over. Yep, and beautiful racing between the two drivers. Bob giving it the position. Well done. Bob knows that he's got an entire straight to catch Eugene as he's doing it. Let's see, will Bob take it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, Eugene gives it to him. Great racing between the two here. Eugene knows that he's got another straight in front of him where he can catch Bob. Great racing between these two drivers. Yep. Let's see what will happen. Oh. Okay, so Ron back into 3rd. Ruan took 3rd position there between Eugene and Bob when they were fighting. Ruan doing a very good job. So Ruan now obviously chasing down Eugene. Grimjaw doing a very good job, leading the pack by 5 seconds from Eugene. Ruan then 7 tenths behind Eugene. Bob 1.3 seconds behind Ruan. Avilach nearly 3.5 seconds behind Bob. And then Shiftmeister, Heerboot and Jakonagel quite a distance away, but at least they're still racing. They're going to get some points. That's all what you want, is you need some points. So let's look. The closest battle is between Ruan and Eugene. So Ruan getting the DRS and using the slipstream of Eugene. Won't catch him too much. There we go. Yellow flag. Oh, Heerboot, we lost Heerboot. Unlucky. Shiftmeister with another 5 second speeding in the pit lane. Unlucky here, but Avilach with a drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. Jakonagel actually doing a very good option there, going on to softs. He's got 8 laps left. I think 2 more laps under the safety car, so that would leave him with 6 laps. Softs are going to do amazing. Quickest tire between the 3 compounds, so he will then catch all the other drivers. So Avilach probably going to go and pit now as the safety car is out. He's got a drive-through penalty he needs to serve. Yep, as we can see it. Bob also going in, probably going to put up softs. All the drivers pitting, the top 5 pitting, all probably going to go to softs. Let's have a look. Avilach going on softs. There we go. So now we're going to see some nice racing. All the guys on the quickest compound. All 7 drivers that are left are on softs. Avilach in 4th position. He is having a great race. Just battled a little bit on the hards, but yeah, he will probably do much better on the softs. So all the drivers are going to bunch up again behind the safety car. So we will wait as they are approaching the safety car. Alright, so the drivers don't want to push too hard behind the safety car. You're going to just wear your tires out. So as we can see, Abilach them taking it just easy, bar them as well. This is going to be really close racing. All the guys are bunching up. Oh, Shiftmaster loses it a bit, but he will still catch the pack as the safety car is out. I believe the safety car will go into in the next lap, but we will see. Lights are still on. Grimjaw ready to race, as we can see, warming up the tires. So let's just have a look at position changes. So Avilach actually moved up 2 positions, Bob up 2 positions, Yakunogel up 3 positions, and Shiftmeister 4 positions. And if we look at the penalties, Grimjaw with a 3-second penalty, Ruan with a 3-second penalty, Avilach still with a drive-through penalty as he changed his tires. With a drive-through penalty you can't change anything, you have to just drive through. And Shiftmeister with 11-second penalty. So if Eugene just stays behind Grimjaw within the 3-second range, he will get pole position. All the guys with penalties are going to try and extend the gap with the guy behind them, as they do not want to lose their positions. Safety car going in on this lap. So let's just have a look at Grimjaw. Oh, wait, let's actually go. Let's go to Ruan and let's have a look. Grimjaw, he can control the start. Let's see what he does. Eugene and Ruan ready for some action. Let's see what Grimjaw does. And there we go. Ruan and Eugene actually getting a very good start. Oh, Bob going on. Oh, Bob going on the inside of Avilach, but he just leaves it. Oh no, Avilach loses it. Avilach loses it. That's unlucky. Let's go back to Ruan, the top 3. So Eugene, the only one between the top 3 that doesn't have a penalty. Bob is going to try and catch them so that he can also get into 2nd position. He's going to have to push really, really hard. So let's stay with Ruania. Rowan actually had a great exit there, catching Eugene. Grimjaw putting up fastest lap 1:21.2. Yakunagel, I think he disconnected from the race again. He is ghosting, but we'll have a look at that. Avilach going in, serving his drive-through penalty. There we go, but he can still catch the back of the pack. Let's go back to Grimjaw. He's actually extending the lead a bit. It's now up to a second, just under a second. So Eugene also obviously trying to push very hard. Yep, Yaku commenting saying that he's out. Unfortunately, buddy, you had a good race. So let's just see. So Avilach is going to try and catch Yaku. See, DRS is enabled. So Eugene, oh, it's going to be the next lap that Eugene can get his ERS. Great exit from Eugene. See, the pack is spreading evenly now. Rowan still in third with 1.6 seconds behind Eugene. Bob 3.2 seconds behind Rowan. So Rowan will try and keep that gap 3 seconds or more so that Rowan gets the podium. Schiffmeister doing well. He's in 5th position. He's just got 11 seconds, but if he finishes now, he will still stay 5th. So Avilach obviously catching Yaku as Yaku is out of the session. Avilach looking good on those softs. Great. Looks so smooth around that corner. So Eugene knows he doesn't have to push too hard. He just needs to keep the gap under 3 seconds and he'll finish in 1st position. It's 2 more laps to go. Rowan now 1.6 seconds behind Eugene. Bob falling a bit behind. He's now 4.4 seconds behind Rowan. Schiffmeister 8.1 seconds behind Bob. Avilach 20 seconds behind Schiffmeister. So Schiffmeister can still stay 5th if Avilach doesn't catch him in time. And then Yaku, which is in 7th. Right, so the closest battle is between Eugene and Grimjaw. Still oh no, Eugene nearly loses it. That gave Rowan some nice time to catch him. Rowan now only 1.6 seconds behind him. So, sorry, 2 more laps left. It's now 2 laps. Right, so the top 3 quite close to each other. Then Bob 5.2, he's in 4th position. See, Avilach nearly gained 2 seconds already. So Eugene must just be careful not to let that gap become more than 3 seconds. I'm sure that Grimjaw is now giving everything he can, as he's on the last lap. So I'll stay with Grimjaw. See, the gap is now already 2.3. Oh, Eugene doesn't have ERS anymore. So let's see what Grimjaw does. Will Grimjaw increase this lead to 3 seconds and he takes pole? Let's have a look. Oh, pushing at his 2.933 seconds. Will Eugene try and catch him? Oh, Eugene doesn't have much ERS left. Oh, it's very close. 2. Oh, let's see. Will he do it? Oh, he doesn't do it. Eugene takes first. Well done, Eugene. Well done. That was close. With 1/10. Unlucky Grimjaw. Unlucky. So we have Eugene in first, Grimjaw in second, Ron in third, Bob in fourth, Shiftmaster got another penalty but he's in fifth, Avilach in sixth, and Yaku in seventh. And that's it, guys. That was Italy for Tier 1. I would just like to thank each and everyone for watching the stream with me and enjoying the race. Seeing the Red Bull in pole position last night in Tier 2, sorry. Red Bull was also first and second. So Red Bull did a great job on this track. Very, very good. Thank you everybody for tuning in, watching the race with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you to all the drivers that kept it clean. See you guys next week, and take care and good night.